Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. Today's episode's coming to you at 7 p.m. I don't really know why it's 7 p.m., but I suppose it is. How you doing? How's it going? I'm fine. Thanks for asking. It's Tuesday today, which means that tomorrow is Wednesday. Is how it works, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't have anything to do today, which is always nice. I'm gonna close my window, actually. Hold on. I'm gonna pause. One sec. As I was saying, like on Monday, Wednesdays, I have classes, and then on the rest of the days, I feel like I need to do something. But on Tuesday, I'm just like, I don't have to do anything today. So anything I get done today is always an accomplishment. I've been recording on Tuesdays, but I have an Into the Breach run going that I didn't finish on stream last night, so I cannot play that game. I could play some Gordian Quest, but I haven't really. It's hard for me to commit to 3 videos a week or 3 videos a day like that. So I have not done so. Anyway, shall we get going? I think so. Anything else? Oh yeah, I should ask you a question. Talk about hair today. How long is your hair? Have you ever dyed it? Questions like that. How often do you get a haircut? Do you go to like a salon or do you just go to wherever? So I'll answer all the questions that I'm asking that I feel are interesting. Because I have long hair and I have had long hair for all of my life and I have not ever dyed it. I've thought about it recently. I've been like, maybe I should make a change, you know? Maybe I should go through a crisis of personality. However, am I gonna do that? We'll see. Maybe eventually. But yeah, I also don't go to salons. I just go to like a chain and get my hair cut. Doesn't feel like it makes a big difference to me anyway. But anyway, shall we? Let's get into it. It's Stygian Umbra today, a classic, one of the old worst clan combos in the game. Explosive, Darkness, Sap, Flash Freeze, Space Prism, Puddle Hex. Flash Freeze is probably one of my more underrated starting cards. It does just get you out of the early game, kills bosses and such, which is nice. Big boon. Hey, it's Sap Seraph. You know what that means. It's time to play Thorned Hollow today. Oh boy, let's do it. Anyway, I will go Chillwind. And I'm not taking the money. And shall we? I don't feel good about a Mark of Invasion here, do you? Nah, definitely not. Definitely not on that. Also don't feel like I need to play bottom floor despite what I may think. Oh, I should also say, thank you guys for the birthday wishes. It is, it's not, like I said, it's not something that I tend to share all that often. I just kind of, if people remember, it's cool, but I don't sweat it too much. But yeah. I shared because it's like a double-edged sword of me saying, well, who cares, and then followed by, well, no, I never really feel like I share anything about myself, and it's this whole, you can't have it both ways, can you? Hey, give me a damage morsel here? No, it wouldn't make a difference. Oh, maybe it does. Let's see. 14 and 16 is 30. This is 35, and then this is enough to kill here. There you go, look at that. It did make a difference. How about it? But yeah, good to read all your comments. I haven't gotten to reading through your song suggestions yet. I'm probably going to do that after this video, but I'm looking forward to it, absolutely. It'd be fun to see what you guys recommended me. Oh, he just gets eaten. It's like, oh, you put this morsel here and then it jumps for you. No, it doesn't, he just gets eaten. That's how eating works. I've played this game before. That morsel doesn't stand there. Alright. Wow, these aren't that good. I have no discards for Crypt Builder. I have no damage spells for Energy Siphon. I have no Plinks for Mollusk Mage. I think it's Crypt Builder, if any. I'll take it. Perils or Prismal, what do you like? I like Perils. It sets us up for a nice scaling idea. Prismal is also very good, but I like Perils a little more. Look, it's a Stygian run. You know what we're here to do in Stygian runs. I'm here to see an Endless in this shop. That's a large stone. Also fine. I'm here to see a hot shark here. Yeah. I'm to a point in Monster Train where, and I guess theoretically you could argue I should have rerolled to see if it's endless or multi-strike. But no, I'm just gonna take the large stone. You know what? There's a plus 25. I should have rerolled first because there's money in the middle. It's endless. I'm not punished. It's great news. The video game did not punish me. I should not have played it this way though. Setting multi-strike on a Siren of the Sea would be better than a large stone shark. But either way, we are now very strong. It is Sweet Boss, so I'm not going to worry about where I place my Tethys. Because at the end of the day, the Tethys is going to die. So we place Tethys on the lower floor to just push damage through. Oh, I didn't count this out right. Too bad. I should have flash freezed the collector. Oh well. Again, it's one of those things where like I'll be kicking myself for this, but at the end of the day, it's 50 gold. It is not a good thing to miss, but I also don't feel like I should be sweating it as much as I'm going to. So you know what? New resolution? I'm not gonna sweat it. No big deal. It happens like that sometimes. Kill one of you, is it better? It is like marginally better. 100 damage. Also, in killing the enemy that I killed, I did save myself damage overall, I think. You can get out of here now, buddy. You guys saved health, right? Because that enemy would have walked? Maybe it wouldn't have walked without that frostbite. I don't know. I took Crypt Builder, so I'm down to take Offering Token. I'll take a Space Prism. I don't think Immortal Trade has a lot of use. I like Space Prism because it's free. We could play a Gorge idea here. The problem is Allied Construct isn't great. But I think it's fine. I have to go in on morsel cards now. And I don't want to take any other morsel based units. I'm gonna go for the shark. I'm gonna go for the shark play here. I don't have a lot I can afford at the magic shop, so I'm just gonna grab a self-infusion on the shark real quick. And we're going to pretend that this is a run with a really powerful cold channel soul guard, and that's it. There's nothing else on this run. Where's a unit? I actually do not know what this gives you. I think it gives you... It's like the one time that I've ever thought about this in recent memory. Because usually you can't afford this, but I can definitely afford to give him my Allied Construct. I'm gonna check the wiki. Give me a sec, I'm gonna pause. I need to see what this gives. Okay, I'm reporting back in after having checked the wiki. The unit upgrades are... plus 20 HP, Revenge, plus 1 attack. Gain Endless, plus 5 attack. And Extinguish, deal 40 damage to the front enemy unit. And then if you hold it for the second one, it's like, so it's Revenge and Health, it's Endless, plus 10, unit cost 0. And it's Quick, Extinguish. Okay. I'm actually down because this is going to give us either quick or 30 health. Or endless, but it makes the unit free, which is like, I don't know, close. I think 2 of 3 of these are good. And I don't need them now. So, you know what? It looks fun. I don't think this is probably the first time in maybe the entirety of the last Divinity, or ever. Might be the first time ever that I've taken this on a YouTube episode, which is also fun. I can title this something like Never Before Seen Monster Train, something or other, I don't know. Playing bottom floor with the Tethys because Tethys is going to die on the other floor. So, we may as well come down here and be marginally useful. We also got 40 Frostbite on Daedalus, which is going to be a pretty likely outcome of victory, I would say. I don't know if I've ever taken it. I'm sure I took it once or twice before the DLC, And I bet I said something along the lines of, wow, this seems awful, and then never picked it again. Sounds right, anyway. Don't worry, Tethys, you'll live that. You just believe. You believe, Tethys, you believe. I'm not going to bother. It's hitting me for 2. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, but now I'm Ember Draining myself. Oh, but there's a blowback. Look at that. Alright. I mean, I played that incorrectly. That morsel should have gone bottom 4 and been eaten. But you know what? I'm not sweating. It worked out. Also, being Ember Drained there, I don't think would have made a big difference. So. Siren Song Deep offering gifts for a guard. I don't think these are good. Maybe Siren Song, but I should probably go Siren Song there. I'm not abandoning my Alloyed Construct plan. I refuse. He's real, damn it. I have 3 Space Prisms, so I don't need light, whatever. I think it's probably draw. It's definitely draw. We have perils. I don't have high hopes about this one, but I think that this one can pan out. I'm just gonna need a little bit of, a little bit of movie magic here. I have no reason to go to the steel shop since the unit I would upgrade is currently on vacation. This is an insulting relic. Mark of an Exile is insulting. Yeah. I'm not paying 15 pack shards for this. The problem is that I don't really have anything I care for in terms of pack shards in this run. I guess it's infusions, right? Stygian is usually an infusion heavy clan. I think I'm gonna get clapped if I take Spell Shield. I should play it cool. I have enough money. Tethys gonna kill herself on these spikes or what? Yeah, she actually does not, indeed. This enemy lives at 1. I'm going to catch this collector since I missed one earlier. Damage shield bad. Magma Morsel here sets this enemy to die. I don't know, let's just throw the damage shield out. A little awkward, but we're getting there. For a second I thought maybe I did my math wrong on that top floor enemy, but no, I was right. I do feel like I need to give a little more respect to the fights here. Yeah, like this is gonna be annoying. Doesn't feel like there's a lot I can do about it though. Well, I can hit you with a Crypt Builder. Yeah, there is something I can do about it. I would need to generate... Well, you're dead, so let's see what we get here. If I generate another Magma Morsel... No, okay. Be enough to kill, but alas, I will just take the damage. And we're hoping for a Morsel card here. The classic Morsel game plan conundrum of... There's just a chance that I completely whiff. Don't forget it's a Golden Vault, so if I take damage, I'm actually just losing money at this point. Unnamed Tome is usually a good take. Yeah, Gem Trove is pickable. It's a Morsel card. Endless. Oh, this is the bad one. Okay. Cool. Good. He gave me something terrible. That's excellent news. The one time I've taken this, there were 2 good outcomes and he gave me the worst option. That's Monster Train. I also have just completely locked myself out of steel shops until right before Seraph. So just an all-around terrible sequence of events. What an awful outcome. Wowee. There's nothing I can get at the caverns, right? I don't think so. So I'll go right. Maybe we get like Morsel Damage Shield here. I do have Consumes, but healing my Pyre isn't that good. I prefer Trader's Quill. And is there a value stone? Oh, this is not. I'd like to play something like Holdover Gem Trove, but I don't think that's viable. I think Holdover Perils is still the idea then. as it is always. And, you know, this is a big swing in damage, actually, to put a consume on that. Remove Frozen Lance. I should remove 2 Train Stewards. Like so. And we go on. I can't believe, man, I can't believe I got Endless on my Allied Construct. How fucked up is that? I don't really want to play Tethys down here because she's just completely wasting her time, but... yeah, you know what? That seals the deal. Tethys top 4. Go. Oh yeah, that works like that. My bad. Forgot I took this, to be honest with you. The damage shield. I want to put that on Tethys. I gotta get accustomed here. The holdover perils is going to act a bit as a just like a energy relic, since I'm going to be generating morsels, which is kind of weird. Good in Cuddle Hex. Top 4 Tethys does get to eat morsels, which is good. So strange. Because the morsels she eats is going to hopefully keep her alive. Yeah, look at all this health my Tethys has. Look at this super Tethys we've created. And I would strongly prefer to not get smoked here, if that's possible. Would really rather not lose all this money, but... that makes a pretty big difference. Tethys is on the road to dying, unfortunately. Or the Frozen Lance is added, I guess. 96, you're gonna have enough frostbite. You're dying in 1 hit anyway, so we throw this guy out to keep Tethys alive. No morsel here. So, no morsels? Same idea though, I'm pretty sure it's gonna not make a difference on 10. Because he has 32 frostbite, he should die in 1 hit anyway, yeah. But ultimately I lost 50 gold here. Not the end of the world. If I get a damage shield morsel also, that would be great. Any amount of time Tethys lives is very good. Might be dead. I don't think I'm dead. I don't feel dead. Oh wow, Gem Trove. A damage shield for me. Wowee. Should have played this morsel first so it could have been eaten. Yeah, there's a Mondo brain play here, I feel. Oh no, wait, Tethys is at 25, never mind. It's not that Mondo brain. Raging Tethys made me do less damage to the boss? Or am I out of my mind? An interesting thought experiment of like this is a great test your monster train knowledge situation. If I play these Antumbra morsels, do I do more or less damage to the boss overall? I think I do less because it procs lifesteal, right? I just want to see. Oh, it's the same. I thought it might like waste his lifesteal, but it looks like he burns through it all the same. Okay. So we're gonna take one. Like the boss did 25 to me, 25 gold that is. So overall, it's not that big of an issue, I suppose. Not interested. Void Binding is just fine. Could also pick Cannibalize, I guess, but I think Void Binding when you have holdover perils. Gave my Allied Construct a lot of nothing, but he's here now. Starting to become more of a believer in just playing a Tethys idea, but I don't know, man. I'm here, I gave him the infusion, I gotta play him. Hellhorn Spike, Waxen Spike. I think I had trouble with this. I was trying to call it like Melting Spike, something like that. No, I don't remember, man. That was like multiple days ago. Anyway, I'm taking Shroud Spike. Now I'm interested in things like Twin Stone, yeah. Now I have things to spend my packed shards on. I go to 90 here. The Twin Stone is good. This run actually ends up looking pretty good, I feel, pretty strong. Which is shocking, but... Yeah, what'd you take away from this run? What unit did a lot of work in this run? No, don't say Tethys. Tethys is the wrong answer. Try again. Yeah, that's right, it's Shark. Yeah, wow. Hot Shark is a good unit. I can't believe you said Tethys there. Come on. That's the fun part about the strawman. I can make him say whatever I want. Oh, strawman, you can't say that. Don't say that about Tethys. Oh my god. Calling Tethys a good unit again. You believe this guy? Alright, I'm ending this bit. I don't want to go any further with it. Bit over. You may now laugh. Go on. I'm waiting. Thank you. Get the hell out of here. Not you, the incant shark. I don't think I need to care about incanting my cards on this turn. I think I just go freeze, and we go, ah, you know what? Why not make this morsel do 18? Go get him, buddy. You got it. He did his part. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely need to just reach better morsel density now, which is done through removing cards, because my man here, 42 times 3 is decent. 32 health at this stage of the combat is sad. And my man needs to be better. And we'll get there with spells. Morsel spells. You get silenced. Actually might just straight up lose this fight now that I look at it a little closer. Further inspection reveals I might just be dead here. So I'm gonna pivot my game plan into void binding on alloyed construct a little bit. Just a little further inspection I've done. Things might not be as peachy as they seem. I've just kind of been taking for granted that I will survive this, and that is not certain. Oh, the damage shield is worth more to me now. Unfortunately, cannot play Frozen Lance. I have enough fuel and enough space to drop the shark in front, I think. Yeah, 14 fuel. We're good on that front. Go get him, Cuddle Hex. This is your holy duty. Send it, my brother. You froze the wrong card. We're good? Yeah, we're good. Go get him, boys. No problem, just had to recognize that there was a problem and solve it. Allied Construct is going to do great. I will not hear any slander. I'm going to take a morsel card, not the multi-strike. I'm going to take energy here for sure. We have expensive cards. I know I have this perils, but the energy should be good anyway. As long as I don't have to pull the trigger on the perils. Oh, Shade Lamp is great. Shadow Box is also pickable there, but I think I have a big morsel problem. You know what I do to fix my problems? I just throw a lot of energy at them in this run. Hell's Banners, hell yeah. Keep throwing energy at the problem. 0-3, sure, Tethys. You go, fish girl. There is a guaranteed 10 in here. It's money. I am good to go. So I should now have just an absurd amount of energy to play into the Shroud Spike. And I need to make removals happen, pretty much. This is where I am with this one. Tethys, you're gonna come hang out down here. Well, I'm gonna play the perils here. I think in hindsight, now that I mean, almost immediately I regret my decision, but it was new. Intro, Magma Morsel here. How much is it? 35 times 3? That's enough. I think I actually want to save the Frozen Lance, right? I don't think I need to play that card right now. A shame about the collector, isn't it? Excuse me, where are all my space prisms? They're still in there. I guess this deck is 31 cards. I got a little work to do. $53 times 3 is not enough, so I'm gonna start putting void. Oh no! Terrible news! It's not enough, so I'm gonna start trying to get my damage scaling up, but sometimes accidents happen. I mean, when life gives you 18x Shroud Spike on a Lifesteal Morsel, you make 18x Shroud Spike on a Lifesteal Morsel aid. You ever heard that one? I assume you have. It's a common sentiment. Many people have said it over the years. Tethys, I think I don't like your odds. I'm not looking yet though, Tethys. You might be fine. My man dies. I don't want to beat around the bush here. My man is dead. Extremely. Hella dead. Stay alive, Tethys. Can you actually get a kill here with Tethys? Look at that. Good work, Tethys. I don't know which boss it is. It's kind of a coin flip. If it's the trample boss, I'm going to die. If it's the other one, I'm probably chilling. I should know, but I don't. Now, worth noting that in both cases, it's wrong to play the shark. I mean, it's fine to play the shark in one of the cases, and in the other case, it is bad. I don't know which boss it is, so I'm just going to skip the shark. It is this one. Excellent. Skipping shark is good. Avoiding frostbite on this boss is a strong option. I'm also going to actually be fine. So we silence this guy. I have so much energy. What the hell? What is all of this, man? The game is just sending me a lot of damage or survival morsels, which is exactly what I need now, I feel. Can I get my spike? No. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm not worried. I'm marginally worried. I'm a little worried. I'm slightly concerned is where I would put myself. I think that the biggest trick that Monster Train can play is bottom decking my, or not bottom, but turn 2 drawing my shark. That's the end of the world. I don't think it's that crazy of an end either to see. Unfortunately, I have no money. I am taking this. I'm going over by taking that, unfortunately, but it's okay. I think I do need the money, because I'm going to duplicate the spike, almost surely. This one, I do have a case for it. I'm going to reroll immediately. Permafrost is what we're looking for here. We freeze the Shroud Spike and the life becomes a lot easier, I feel. Go ahead and make Gem Trove cost 2 while you're at it. I can buy 2 removals here. I can duplicate this. Oh, I can't buy 2 removals. I paid money for removals in this round? Wow, we went to 0 Hell Vents, huh? Or not Hell Vents, Unstable Vortexes? Went to none of them. Yeah, there. Yeah, we missed them all. How about it? There were 4 and I got none. A shame. But what can you do? No, I was gonna reroll this, but I have Golden Vault. We can't reroll it. I think that on the Divinity, it is kind of a coin flip. If we draw Shark first, the run is fine. And if we don't draw Shark first, everything is really bad. And if we draw them together, it's also fine. I would like to state that as well. Getting the morsels on turn 1 is fine. I need to not Shroud... I don't need to jump the gun on Shroud Spike. Remember that my Shroud Spike scaling is all of my damage scaling. So I need to make sure that I am getting enough damage that I don't just lose. Also, oh my god, Tethys. Gentlemen, look away. Tethys is getting bulldozed. Tethys is a Manhattan skyscraper that is in disrepair. How did I draw Shroud Mitosis like this? Monster Train, explain yourself. Oh, right. Me explain myself. I'm gonna not jump the gun on Shroud Spike. I don't need to Shroud Spike yet, and until they force the issue, I'm just going to keep in the holding pattern here. There's not an enemy that requires me to Shroud Spike yet. I think now is when I would take damage for not Shroud Spiking. Morsel Miner is the sword. This is what we've been holding out for. We're waiting for one of these turns where you go, oh yeah. And now I just get a lot of stats. That looks good, doesn't it? You know, I gotta tell you, in my mind, I have been thinking about this run as if I took the healing effect, not the Trader's Quill. Even though I've been playing with the Trader's Quill, it just didn't really register to me that I skipped out on heal when you play a consume spell, because that relic is usually so good. But I do feel like it is, I guess in my mind it wasn't a choice between those two, right? I just happened to see them both at the same time. I don't know. In my mind I have not been thinking about this properly, but I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? 234 times 3. As soon as we reach this position, the run is complete. We are fine. My man is unstoppable. It is truly an eternal question of, do we reach this point? And I think the answer is a strong, maybe. I don't think you want to play Shroud Spike on this turn. There'll be a better time. Could also just take the health. I think I am thinking too much. First of all, I should have silenced this originally. Might be. Yeah, this deck is good, I think, and it would have been better if I was given about 8 removals. Unfortunately, the path did not line up for me. I did not get my 8 removals. Yeah, this is the sort of timing for this Shroud Spike. I wanted to save the damage shield spike until, I don't know, just until some of the 15 times 3 is passed, because damage to health is healable. Loss of damage shield is not. Regardless, it is 255 times 3, which is close, honestly. A little bit close. $120, really? Sure, kill that guy, why not? And him. Yeah. So, in a world where we draw Shark on turn 1, I think that our win rate is probably like 85–90%, and I think in a world where we draw Shark on turn 2, our win rate is probably like, I don't know, 60%. It gets a little tricky. It's tricky to walk around. Is it to walk around? I haven't heard that song in a while. Run DMC, anyone? It's tricky, that's the title. Here we go. Here's the problem. I was kind of, but I guess, well, first of all, before I start describing the problem, play the token. Okay. Now we can describe the problem. The problem is I lose Tethys, but that's probably not as big of an issue as I think. However, a slow start leads to an awkward position. That is my fear. I have 2 turns to start scaling this unit before he dies, because I lose out on the Shade Lamp as well. I do need to play mid-floor. And also, didn't think about this, did ya? I just put myself in a position like this one where I go, oh yeah, that's right. Somehow, I forgot about the entire problem of playing morsels, didn't I? I think our win rate is actually much lower. So he can die is the thing. Don't forget that. He can die, he has Endless. What if the play, in hindsight, is to just ignore this wave entirely? We'll analyze it a little further. Should I lose here, which is looking a little more likely that I don't make it out of this. The draw order is bad, 31 card deck, etc, etc, etc. This wave dies, so it's sort of a wash here. The transition is really awkward, but I think we can do it. One, two, you do 12 frostbite. I should have frostbit this enemy. Okay. Everything about this is not ideal, but like I said, if we draw Shark turn 1, I think this is a very clean, easy to pan out, easy to resolve combat, and without it, it's tough. However, I think it's not unwinnable. We just have to get a little bit funky with it here. Unfortunately, everywhere that I play this unit, he just gets collapsed. I think it is something. I was gonna play mid floor. I think it's actually something like a bottom floor idea here. And then we play Shark top floor to clean this all up. The Endless that I called worthless moments ago has ended up being our saving grace, which is exciting and fun. And you go barrels here. I do have to throw a shark at this, or else I'm going to take an irrecoverable amount of damage. I think you have to 12x this. It's a great, like, in-depth look at why morsel builds don't work, though. Yeah, I don't kill the mini-boss, do I? No way. No. Great in-depth look at what's wrong with morsel builds. The amount of effort that goes into getting this build to start is way too high. And I mean, up until this point, it has been a slaughter. It has not been close. And then we reach the Divinity, and you go, oh yeah, everything that I do loses on top floor, but I can't play middle floor because that's just how it goes, right? At the end of the day, I'm taking a constant amount of damage with a unit that has 25 HP. It's a little bit grim, isn't it? If I draw Shark turn 1, it all looks a lot different. Because this wave is a non-factor and I have much more time to settle in. However, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really care that much, and I don't really want to put myself through the effort here of figuring this out, because it's a lot of work. Really. There you go, he dies now. Freeze the shade. Freeze the morsel that comes out of it, actually. So then, we resolve this wave like so. I don't think you have the option of playing on bottom floor. I just don't really feel like you can. You die here? It's 25, right? 23, I can't count. Oh, but then my damage morsels kill themselves on spikes. God, man. How? Oh my god. It's so frustrating. Look at this! All of my morsels die because they just run into 2 spikes. What are you supposed to do about this? I think that this is the sort of thing that is still in the game only because they never did another balance patch, because this is a situation that nobody is going to play and go, oh yeah, I like that situation where I just lost because I couldn't. I mean, obviously, other problems here, but that is just not cool. I'm still gonna state. Yeah, I mean, it's over. There's no way. You have to draw Shark turn 1 and then get pretty lucky. Even still. Even with the turn 1 Shark, I think that this is pretty rough. And you probably, I mean, at the end of the day, the thing that really killed this run was the upgrade. And I was like, we could try it. It's been a long time. I've never actually tried it. I can see why you would never try it. I paid like, I missed 2 steel shops to hope that I got a pickable upgrade out of it. You know, that's the thing. I missed those steel shops for uncertainty. You can get away with it on spells, but you cannot do that on like, this is my main carry, and oops, he got a bad upgrade. Oopsies, he got endless. That's not good. It has to be like, you get to pick or else there's no way. I think the run would be fine if you don't take that event though. Like truly, I don't think it's so bad. Because if I don't take that event, I path into a lot of different stuff. Like I path into steel shops because all of the upgrades or all the removals were with steel shops. So you cut down a lot of the draw and also, you know. I don't feel like I lost this run because I made an error other than trying to pick something new, which is not that, you know. Also, just I took Allied Construct too, right? This run with Incant is also fine. Like, all of this is just because I didn't feel like doing the same shit I always do. And, you know, oh well. That's Monster Train, isn't it? At this point in time, it's just, oh, you don't do this because it doesn't work. Covenant 25 doesn't let that happen. It's a little sad, but not to be not unexpected. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.